I'm Father Jim. Today is Thursday, April 9th, 2020, and this is the homily for the Mass of the Lord's Supper. Normally, when we celebrate the Feast of the Lord's Supper, I, as the pastor, get to wash the feet of some of my parishioners. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen this year because none of us are in church. And that's okay, because tonight, instead of focusing on feet, I'd like us, for at least a few moments, to focus not on feet, but on knees. Why? Because before the Lord could wash the feet of his friends, he had to kneel down on the floor. He bowed his head, knelt down, and in doing so, gave us a sign of something very important. I know for Catholics, most of us, when we think about kneeling, we think about praying inside of a church. But since we aren't in church tonight, let's think about all the kinds of kneeling that takes place outside of church. Sometimes people kneel to pray, but also sometimes people kneel to work. And sometimes people kneel to pray and work at the same time. So what are some of the ways in which people kneel outside of church? Well, think about a maid cleaning a bathroom floor, or a mechanic fixing a flat tire, or a grandmother planting potatoes in the garden in the springtime, or a mother slipping on a shoe on the foot of her toddler. There's a father kneeling on the sideline of a soccer field or a baseball diamond, cheering on his son or daughter, watching every play they make. There's a young man proposing for marriage. There's a child kneeling at the side of a dog hit by a car on the highway. There's a son kneeling at the grave of his mother. You know, back in the seminary, they taught us that kneeling was a sign of repentance. But they were wrong. Kneeling isn't just a sign of repentance. Kneeling is a sign of love, whether it takes place inside of a church or not. In fact, kneeling is a sign of the deepest kind of love that the human heart can experience. So tonight, in Jesus washing the feet of his disciples, he gives us not only a sign of humility and service, he also shows us that true prayer is true love, a love so deep that you have to bow your head and bend your knee to reach it. God bless you.